Hello, Hannah here from Rundle's Urban Farm, and today I'm going to be talking about planting your fall garden. Most of the produce that we're growing is still going strong right now, but there are a few spots in the garden that greens have started to bolt, and we harvested the garlic, so there's a few spots that we can fill in with our fall crops. So I will show you the seeds that I'm going to be getting ready to plant and talk a little bit about planting our fall garden. So here in Spokane, Washington, we are in zone 6B, and our first expected frost date is October 4th this year. So that means we have about today is July 19th, and we have about 77 days left in the growing season. So that means we're past the summer solstice, so things are going to take slightly longer than normal to grow, but basically we have 77 growing days left, and we can look at the back of the seed packet and find out what the days to maturity are for a particular crop, and then add a week or two because we're already past the summer solstice and the days are getting shorter, and that lets us know whether we have time to grow that crop in the garden. So the things I'm going to be growing for our fall crop planting are beans, and I have dragon tongue bush beans from Baker Creek, and I've also got some Painted Lady runner beans. Now the beans, the package does not say how long the runner beans take, and the bush beans package also does not say, but I'm pretty sure bush beans are generally around 60 days from planting to harvest, and the runner beans are probably 70 or 80. So we're pushing it a little bit, trying to get those planted. Then I'm going to be planting a mesclun mix, and that's greens, and those will be fine if it does frost, but I want to get them in the ground now so I can start harvesting them because our lettuce is not producing very much right now. And then we have beets, and these are Chioggia. I'm not sure how you pronounce that, beets, but they are candy cane striped on the inside when you slice them open, and they're super pretty. I actually just harvested a few of our first planting of beets today. So these so the Chioggia beets package did not actually say how many days to maturity, and I looked it up, and it's 60 to 65. So we have plenty of time for those, although the beets can be harvested after it frosts a couple of times. So it's not a big deal if those experience a little bit of cold. And then we've got a couple varieties of carrots, and carrots are another crop that don't mind the cold weather. So actually, in fact, carrots taste a little sweeter after they've experienced a couple of frosts. So it's really ideal to plant them for a late fall harvest. So I actually just went and checked the mail, and my other seeds that I specifically ordered for a fall planting just arrived in the mail today from Baker Creek. So that's super exciting. I've got 3 different varieties of carrots here. These Uzbek golden carrots are a variety from the Middle East, and they're supposed to do well in a lot of soil conditions. The new Kuroda carrot is a shorter length of carrot. It's not an ox heart, but it's shorter like that. And those do better in clay soils like what I have in certain areas of my garden. So I'm going to give those a shot. And then this was the free seed variety, which is a red carrot, and they're just super striking. So I'm excited to try those out. and then we still do have time to plant some flowers. So I'm gonna get in some more sunflowers and some zinnias. So right here, this is a spot that the carrots I originally planted this spring did not grow very well. So I'm gonna get some of the shorter carrots here. The new Kuroda, I'm gonna plant this variety right here. When you're planting something like carrots, which has really tiny little seeds, it's good to get the soil moist before you actually plant your seeds. That way when you water, the seeds will stay in the same place and won't get washed away. Carrot seeds are very tiny. I'm going to try to not plant too close together, but they're a little hard to space because of how just tiny they are. So here in the front yard, I've got a little bit of space in these raised beds, so I'm going to add some of the Uzbek carrots here. And the soil's a little bit easier to work in these, so I'm hoping the carrots will do a little better back here. Up here, that is. And right here, I had planted three different varieties of carrots, and one of the varieties didn't come up, so I'm going to replant that area with some of the Kyoto red carrots. Now, the Kyoto red carrots are interesting because these are what came in the seed packet, and they are little pellets with seeds inside them, so they'll be a lot easier to space out when I'm planting them. So that's exciting. And right here where there's only a couple little basil plants, I'm going to plant some of this dark opal purple basil. Thank you for joining me in planting my fall garden today. If you like the video and you want more content like this, you can subscribe down below. And let me know what you're planting in your fall garden in the comments section. I'll see you later this week for the week 9 garden tour. Bye.